Hey, in this video I'm going to teach you how to set up Google Analytics 4 and then configure it for Google Ads. And that's quite important. There are a lot of benefits to it having GA4, but one of the most important ones is basically Google Analytics is about to be obsolete during next year. So you want to make sure you have enough data up until this point. So start as soon as possible to switch it over. How to do that? First, go to your analytics website and find this prompt here. Hit on Let's Go. And then see what's coming up here. So if you cannot find it, you can also just click on the clock item here, and then hit on GA4 Setup Assistant. You just want to click on Get Started. Blah, blah, blah. In this case, I'm creating the property right now, and it's already being created. That's basically one of the biggest steps already. But now we also want to make sure that we are implementing that into our website, and I prefer the way using Google Tag Manager. So I will show you in a second on how you can set that up. So this site now finally loaded, and as you can see, this is the property that was just created by simply clicking on the button. So when you just open it, it will show as a new property here, and then you can see here the ID kind of changed. The UA is missing. There's actually also a support article that the IDs is changing, so don't worry about it. It's just part of the process. Also, I have an SOP which you might need. If not, then it's also fine, but I will link to that in the description of this video. And one of the big things here when you have this new property installed is you want to go down and find Google Ads. And let me just make sure that we have set it up correctly. So yeah, the simplest way is you go to product links, go to Google Ads links, and then click on link. And here you can choose the right Google Ads account. You want to make sure that you actually have the right access rights, and then you want to identify your your account ID here on that side. So I just selected my respective account, and then I click on Next. I leave the settings as is, click on Next, and then I click on Submit. This is how you can link your Google Ads account with Google Analytics 4. It says link created here. If you run Merchant Center, you want to do the same steps as well for Merchant Center. You can get the data inside. So here's Merchant Center. You can click on link. We don't run a Merchant Center account, but you can just go through it. The main important part is that you have admin access to both accounts, to the Google Analytics 4, as well as the respective properties that you like to link. Okay, now we want to make sure that the Google Analytics 4 is also properly set up on your website. I prefer the tool Tag Manager, which I highly recommend because you can set up everything in there. You just have like one code that you put on your website backend, and here you want to click on New Tag. Let's first give it a name. Sorry. So make sure you have a good naming strategy. Here. Tag. Click on Tag Configuration, select GA4 configuration. The measurement ID, you can check what it is, but it's usually when you go back to the property, you should be able to just take that ID. One sec. So let's find out how we get that together. Go to admin. Then data streams. click on this one. And here we got our measurement ID. And we can set that up here. And then on all pages. That's correct. Click on Save. And then Submit. And Publish. And this is how you can upgrade to Google Analytics 4 and also link it with Google Ads. If you have any questions, drop a comment below, like this video, and I drop the links to the resources also below. Thanks.